Hi guys, and welcome to Stuff You Should Buy. This is Harry, and today we're looking at the new iPad and the iPad 2. Okay, this is the iPad 2, this is the new iPad. I purchased this last night. It's sort of early in the morning, well, it's morning, not really early, but I've been knocking out some videos here and showing you the differences. I'm going to upload them soon and hopefully have them up ASAP. I purchased this little beauty today at about 1 or 12, say 12, between 12 and 12:30 AM. First to come out. I was 10th in line, believe it or not. It was fantastic. Anyway, now we're going to do a comparison. This is my iPad 2. I've still kept it. I still love it. I'll probably pass it on to a family member, most likely the wife, and my beautiful new iPad I'll be using. But let's do a comparison. Let's see, is there really a difference between these two beauties? So I'm going to power them up. I'm going to try and be as fair as I can. I'm going to get my fingers in here, and this is the start button. I'm going to press down, hold for a few seconds and let go simultaneously and see what happens. So here's the power up. Okay, I press down the same, I let go the same time. I noticed the iPad 2 actually power up quicker, or at least the logo came up. So let's see what happens. And I think what I will do is I will shut it down and then power it up again, just to see. Bit of dust there. Okay, wow, yeah, well, iPad 2 actually booted up quicker, can you believe it? Alright, how about we do this? Hold them both, okay, and now shut them down together. I'd say that was pretty much, you know, fair, the same. Alright, so now they're shutting down. Okay, they're both shut down now. Let's do it again. Let's see what happens. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The same. Wow, this thing's just powering up quicker. Now, that doesn't mean that the iPad 2 is quicker. At least I hope not. What I'm guessing is because this is, well, this would be consuming more power. It's the new Retina display and the more beefier, what is it, the A5X or whatever, the chip. So I'm thinking that in order to power up, it's probably just sucking up more juice and just takes a little bit longer to actually boot up. But I guess the real test is going to be, well, comparing the screen. We'll compare the screens. We'll have a look at the physical comparisons. The weight comparison I can't really show you. It's a bit difficult. I mean, how do I tell you that this weighs? I mean, you know, you just have to look that up or get a feel for yourself. And what we'll do is a speed comparison as well. And then we'll just play around anyway. So let's get them open. And I'm thinking the first thing we might want to look at will be, let's look at the images. Now what I'm going to do is, I've got some personal images of my little bub, my little baby, so I'm just going to cover the screen here because I don't want to share them with the world. And I'll bring up just the image that I do want to share, which is a beautiful flower arrangement here. And I'll bring up another one there. So here we go. Now this was actually taken on a iPhone 4, okay, the photo. So what we'll do is we'll look at some images as well that are online. We'll surf the web and have a look that way too, and see if there's any difference. But I don't know, guys, what do you say? What can you see here? I'd love for you guys to comment and leave your leave a response and comment and tell me what you think by the images that you're looking here. Which do you think is better? This is the iPad 2, this is the new iPad. Get a load. Now, you know, they said at a certain distance you can't really tell the difference. I'll be honest, I'm standing about arm's length here, and to me it does look pretty much the same. I don't know, maybe it's my mind's playing tricks on me, wanting to believe that the new iPad is 100 times better, and this does look a little bit more crisper to me, but I don't know if my mind's just playing tricks on me. But honestly, it does. It looks a little bit more crisper. It looks, look, yeah, it does. And let's zoom in. Let's have a look. Okay, so just the image itself, not much difference. So zoom in here. So what do you guys think? I mean, I don't know how well you're getting a view of this. I'm hoping it'll come out alright. But yeah, this is pretty much it. So what do you think? How does it look? I'm hoping you guys are able to get a good look and are able to compare for yourselves. I hope it comes out well. So that's pretty much the image. I mean, at the end of the day, to me personally, there isn't much difference in that. Let's go out of the images and now, how does that look to you? Does that look any different, any better? Maybe I'll try and bring the camera a bit lower, see if that helps. What I'll do is I'll zoom in, have a look at that. Is there a difference? I'll be honest guys, I can see the difference now. I can see the difference. I hope you guys can too. Let me see if I can bring this in closer. Can you see the difference? I can see the difference. This is a lot more pixelated. This is sharper. It is pixelated. This is a little bit more sharper, I have to admit. Not a little, a lot more. So yeah, you can. I can see the difference here. So I guess it depends on the image that you're looking at as well. And this is where I really noticed the difference in the quality of the screen resolution. Whereas before I was trying to sort of show you guys stuff with pictures and so forth, but just sitting here quietly and just going about it nice and easily and just enjoying it in my own time, I noticed the difference. What I thought I'd do is I'd open up the iPad user guide for iOS 5, and I've got it open here, and this iPad here is the new iPad. This is the iPad 2, and I've got the exact same pages opened, and I just wanted to, I'm hoping this will capture it. Have a look at the clarity here of the text and how smooth it looks, and then what I'll do is I'll just slowly bring it over to the iPad 2 and show you. Do you see how it's more rough around the edges? I'm not sure if this is catching it properly, but I'm telling you, it makes a world of difference on your eyes when you're reading, especially you're not reading for a while. This thing feels like it's very soft to the eyes. It feels like it's very comforting. Like you could probably read a bit longer. It just feels like it, you know, gives your eyeballs a kiss. It says I love you, you know. Whereas this is good too, don't get me wrong, but it just, when you're comparing, this feels a lot more harsher than the new iPad. The other thing is, which I found interesting, if I just tap here and I'll bring it up. Sorry, I'm just trying to look behind the camera. If we go larger in text, okay, and bring it right up, you'll see it really gets, it's still great. I mean, don't get me wrong. Now watch this though. Let's bring this up. Go larger in the text. Actually, I went way more larger than what it is. That's about the same size, I'd say. And now have a look at the text there. And then have a look at the text here. So, if you never had an iPad, a new iPad, to compare, you may never really, well, you wouldn't really notice it in a way. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't even judge it. It's only after you've seen one, or you've put them side by side, that you really, actually, even if you saw one out, someone had one, or you went into the Apple store and viewed one and came back home, you still probably wouldn't be able to, it wouldn't stand out as much. It's only when you got them side by side that you can see a massive difference. And I think over the long run, it would be, and this is my own assumption, I think the new iPad will be nicer and kinder to your eyes, which kind of makes me wonder about those really cheap tablets out there and what kind of, geez, what they would do. I'd love to pair up one of those side by side with these two puppies. Probably wouldn't hold, it wouldn't hold up, wouldn't compare. Anyway, that's it.